Um, I don't know, like it's a bit of a long story, but I'll try and make it short. So I want to know now because I live with my son on our own in a European country, and I've got my mom and dad in Egypt, and somehow like because they're busy with their lives, and also my sister is abroad in the US. Everyone is somewhere. My brother is away as well in a different country. So it's like I haven't seen them for like 7 years now. So my dad is a bit controlling, and he always, like, since I was very young, he's been always controlling on me. And I got divorced. I live with my son now here in the UK, and he wanted this to happen. Like, it was his decision as well that we live here. But they keep, like, he wants to call almost every day. He wants to call camera. I want to know if I'm disobeying him if I don't sometimes answer his calls, because the thing is, I am now, like, so many things that happened. I have been, like, so many things, that so many letdowns before, and here I'm totally my own. So if there's anything hostile, I'll be, like, in the A&E on my own. Sorry, are you talking to me? Sorry, Sheikh, I can't really
I'm
hear you.
listening. I'm just listening. Finish your question or your story, rather.
So the question is, I'm like, if I don't answer, like, sometimes because of all this, it affected me. Like, getting, like, lots of letdowns, and in the meantime I feel totally on my own. So I'm like, anything that I'll pass by here, I'm on my own. There is no one with me. So I feel like sometimes it doesn't make sense when they keep calling and say, oh, it's because we're checking on you. But in the meantime, like, if I call, or if I'm, like, some days I'm just waiting for someone to call, no one would call at all for like 5 days. So I feel like it doesn't make sense. Like, on these days, I would be like, I would pass away and no one would know. This is what I mean. Like, I went by COVID by myself. Everything is like no one at all. Just me and my son since he was 2 years old. So when he keeps saying that and he just wants camera on and stuff like that, I feel like I don't know what to do. Is it like حقوق الوالدين if I do that? If I don't reply sometimes?
Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me now? MashaAllah, you've mentioned in the beginning of your narrative that your dad keeps calling every day, right?
Yeah.
And this is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Whether he's controlling, whether he's your father, and he's giving you a chance to see him every day, to talk to him, to chat with him. Let's say that I'm busy cooking, I'm busy studying with my child, I'm busy doing whatever. Okay, I'll call you back. If you're concerned about every time I have to pick up the phone, it's like everyone else. Dad, I'm busy now, I'll call you back. I'll call you later. But you're very lucky. Wallahi, you're very lucky that your parents are alive. You're very lucky that Allah is giving you an opportunity to enter Jannah through communicating with them. You're not doing much. You're not living with them so that you would have to serve them and cook for them and clean up after they finish eating, and you're just communicating with them. If they're happy with you, Allah is happy with you. So when you said that my dad keeps calling every day, this is something good. It's not something really bad. And whenever you are in need, you can drop them a message, I'm desperately in need, if they can come to you to the UK. Or if you're interested to go to Egypt and live with them along with your son. But whatever you said with regards to the past, that he's controlling his whatever, is not an excuse to stop taking his calls, to stop communicating with them, nor is it an excuse to mistreat them. You're doing good, keep doing the good, until either you or them will meet Allah while He is happy with you. Family relationship, brothers and sisters, is something that many people may not comprehend until they lose a family member, especially the parents, and also the siblings, but the parents in the first degree. Many of us who lived far away from their parents One of them died, and they did not even get to witness the last few days, the last few moments in their lives. They did not held their hands before they died, and they said, pray for me. And many of us got tied up with their business, got sucked in with their own needs, so they don't even know whether the parents sick or in a hospital or in the ICU, whether they're happy or sad, in debt, they need money to pay their utilities, or if they need anything. And this is indeed a shame, because the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in the hadith, رغم أنف عبد أدرك أبواه عنده الكبر أحدهما أو كلاهما فلم يدخله الجنة. He said, may he lose, may he lose, may he lose. He said, who is he? Jibreel invoked Allah and said, you should say Ameen. May he lose, may he be humiliated and disgraced. Whom and what for? A man who was blessed, a man or a woman who was blessed that the parents or one of them is alive and witness them in their life when they reach an old age, and they didn't serve them properly. They didn't take advantage of them reaching an old age to serve them in order to be eligible to enter Al-Jannah. So look at it, brothers and sisters, even if the father was physically abusive, he used to beat you, he used to verbally abusive, he used to insult you, he used to compare you to your siblings or your cousins, and he used to say that you're going to fail, you're not going to make it. By the end, he's your father. By the end, she's your mother. And the past is past. And when you ask this person, why did you do that? He said, I was very keen to make sure that my son will be the best son in the world, or my daughter will be the best daughter in the world. It was a wrong approach. Many parents got it all wrong. Now, would the children continue doing the same mistake? They shouldn't. Rather, they should catch up. Even if the parents were not good, it is your duty to be good to them. And remember, the Almighty Allah said, even if they were disbelievers, not only if they were disbelievers, but also if they were struggling with you to convert you to disbelief. He said, وَإِنْ جَاهَدَاكَ عَلَىٰ أَن تُشْرِكَ بِمَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٌ فَلَا تُطِعْهُمَا. You don't obey them if they ask you to do a sin or shirk. Yet وَصَاحِبْهُمَا فِي الدُّنْيَا مَعْرُوفًا. But you give them good company and you serve them in other worldly matters.